don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone again, this is Tom, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Mech Fans Toys MF24 Snarl, S-O-N-A-R-L, Snarl. Yeah, that's how you pronounce that. Here's the box, looks like this, nice picture of the thing, words and things and stuff. Don't need anything, pictures, top of the box, side of the box, and the back of the box, which shows product shots. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing out of its plastic prison, and we'll go from there. So, taking a look here at our robot Snarl, we have this odd piece right here, which I guess fits around the thing here. I don't know, I'll look at the instructions. We have this really nice translucent sword that fits just fine in his hand. We have this single cast gun. No paint, but that's okay. And it fits in his hand just fine. Okay. He also comes with a chrome sword, which matches his colorings there. And let's see, because it's got paint on it. It's a little bit tighter, but it does go in. Alright. So, let's take us a look here at Snarl. Zooming in, you can see the nice blue on his eyes. He's got silver for his mouth, and it's kind of a funky looking mouth, but it's okay. These are gold. Let's see here. They're not yellow, they're gold. You've got some translucent right here, the foot. You got a little bit of silver right here and a little bit of blue right here on the crotch plate. Coming down the figure, you've got more of that gold for the spikes. You've got black paint right here and some blue paint right here, and this is silver paint. This is silver paint. Silver paint. This is flat plastic. Flat plastic. Okay, and the back looks like this. Okay, now let's do scale. Standing to the tip of his head, he's about 5.5. To the tip of the horn here, it's almost 6. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at 3.25. From tip to tip, we're looking at 5. Depth wise, we're going to have to eyeball this one. Let's call it 3.5. Okay. Now, here he is with the Dx9 Snarl. I don't remember what they called him, but they share similar engineering because they're basically the same mold. And while he has some silver on him in places, he's not silver like this guy. And you can obviously see the difference between here as far as his spikes. These are metallic gold, these are yellow cartoon. This is actually a departure from the other Dinobots, as you will see here. they simply have the yellow. They don't have the gold. Yeah, don't be that way. So I'm not sure what prompted them exactly to change the color scheme, just kind of randomly and all at once, but yeah, there's the team so far that I have. I don't have the Grimlock. I don't think it's made as of, you know, July 17th when I'm actually filming this. So yeah, all right, let's get these guys out of the way. Let's do scale. Here it is with Classics Prime and movie Bumblebee. Here it is with animated RC. Stand, woman, stand. Generations animated RC and Black Arachnia. Okay, here it is with a headless Titan's Return. Surely I can do better than that, can't I? I can. Here it is with a Titan's Return. I think this is a deluxe figure, and a Legend scale figure. Damn it, Tom! You promised no more Dinobots! I know, Nemesis, but I've only got Grimlock left to go on this one, and this set will be done. I don't like it! I don't really care if you like it or not. You should. Well, why? If your Cheerios are ever more yellow than normal, come see me. Was that a threat? Yes, I'm evil. Don't forget. All right, folks. Let's see here. So we've done scale. Let's do articulation real quick. The head is on a mushroom peg, feels like. Goes all the way around, no up or down. The arms can do a full 360, but they do get hindered with this. They can go out that far. Okay, elbow bend, single hinge elbow, get you a little less than 90 degree. Well, yeah, just a touch less. Bicep swivel, you can see the mushroom peg right there. Very, very tight. I think it's because it's painted on it. Right here is where it turns. The wrists are a single cast and they just hinge up and down, and that's a transformation thing. There is a waist swivel and it moves quite freely. T-jointed ball joints for hips get you that far, so that is not the full Chinese. Let's see here, and he can go, can he do it? Can he do it? No. That's the best you're going to get with the American splits. Okay, the feet have they're pinned, they're screwed right here. This is for a faux rocker, and that's the best you're going to get with him standing with that faux rocker looking like he's flat-footed. All right, let's see, we've done scale, we've shown him with the other Dinobots, we've shown him he could hold his weapons, we've shown articulation. He has this smoked clear piece right here. Don't know how well it's coming off on camera, but you could see right through it. That's kind of an issue for me. I mean, you can see through it. All right, I think it's time to go to transformation. So let's transform old Snarl here. And I think those are Man, those are tight. It's supposed to be down to complete the look of him. But since we're getting ready to transform him anyway, might as well put him up. Alright, lift that up. This part right back here gets me frequently because there's a certain way it's got to go so that it'll do what it's supposed to do, and if you don't get it right, it's pain in the patootie. So that's a technical term, patootie. So you rotate it until it, if I remember right, it looks like this maybe. If not, we may have to rotate it a time or two until I get it in the right spot. The front part rotates down after you rotate the head around and tuck it back into that cavity there, like that, okay? That'll rotate down. But not until you get this stuff out of the way here. So rotate this round until it can come down and kindly out of the way, and then just move it like this. Okay, move this one similar fashion like this. Okay, so we rotate it so that it looks like this, folks, and then these will come down, they'll pin together, and there's paint on this pin and it makes it extremely difficult to get it in all the way. I say that, I guess I've rubbed enough paint off. Alright, so this torso section rotates down. The easiest thing I have found when going from Stegosaurus mode into robot mode is to lift up here on these parts while putting your thumbs here, and it will just rock up. It'll just rock right up. So remember that. That'll save you some grief later. Alright, now that's the back half pretty much done. Pull those up, tuck your fists in, pull out your dino leg, tuck your fist in, pull out your dino leg. Alright, rotate at the waist, rotate at the thigh on both sides so that he looks like this. Come down here, open this very securely tightened cavity, pull out your head, pull that out, take your foot here and maneuver it until you can get it outside. Then you close this back, rotate it around. Did I rotate it wrong? I might have. Yeah, okay, you don't have to do the waist, I apologize. Yeah, you do. Daggone it, Tom, what are you smoking here? Quit. Alright, so yes, you do have to rotate the thigh around. This comes in, okay? So, open this up. You can see it just plugs in right here, and it's securer than I would like. Open that up, take your foot here, rotate it around so that you can get it out. Bring this back together, swing it around, and pull that up so that it clicks into place. Pull that up so that it clicks into place. Now then, slide that down, slide that in. There are a couple of, there's a latch right there, if you could see inside here. There's a latch right there that's going to go into that port right there. When it's all lined up properly, it'll go in there just fine, and that's on both sides. Now, you have various different pins, as you can see, and they are extremely tight, as I said, with that paint. So just kind of line it up and push it together, and it will actually go more than that, but I'm kind of afraid to get it more than that because I'm afraid I'll never get it back loose. Alright, bring the legs down and adjust the foot. Bring the legs down, adjust the foot. Okay, and here is Snarl in his Dino mode. Let's see. Alright. He's coming in at approximately, eyeballing it, 5 3/4, shoulder to shoulder width here. Because he's got the translucence, I'd say 3 1/2 just to be safe. Height wise, obviously it's going to be variable, but I'd say about 3 1/2 to the tip of the spikes. Alright, in this mode, here he is compared to a Titan's Return Dinobot. He's taller, but they're very similar in length. Here it is to Classics Prime, and again we're doing apples to oranges, but it's okay. Here it is to Crapabee. You know, I'm gonna have to buy some more of those just to make sure that when he finally does actually crap out on me, I can have something else to toss. Here it is next to Hound the Bayformer. Articulation in this mode, the legs can do 360 because it's basically shoulders. These legs can also do a 360. The head is a, yeah, it's kind of fixed. It looks like you can open the mouth, but if you can, it is so doggone tight that I can't seem to do it. It may be paint locked, that's a possibility. Looking at it in this mode, I do like the blue eyes. And honestly, I do like the gold. I just wish that they had stuck with the same color scheme. And I guess they could argue, well, the other ones had chrome, so this one needed gold. I get it. I don't much care for it. The silver, the flat plastic, the gold, the what should be smoky pieces, but are actually just translucent. And I mean, look at the difference here between them. This one is dark, that one is not. It's shades different. So you got the black and the blue and the silver that come through. Yeah, that's his transformation. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does the Mech Fans Toys MF-24 Sonarl scale with Metroplex? And here you can see him in robot mode in the hand of Metroplex with Generations RC for scale. And here it is in dinosaur mode in the hand of Metroplex. Final thoughts wise, this is kind of a mixed bag for me because I do like the figure. Its transformation is difficult only in the fact that it requires some effort to snap together. And as you can see, I haven't snapped the head together all the way just because I'm afraid I'll never get it back together and apart again. And what I do is I show off these guys here in their robot mode and the Dx9 ones in their dinosaur mode. So it kind of works that way. At least I like it. The plastic quality is good. The transformation is, I think I mentioned it before, it's not the greatest, but I've had a whole lot worse. The color scheme throws me off with the gold instead of the silver or chrome. I mean, even his sword is chrome. He's the only one that's got the chrome sword. I like the scale. I like a lot of things about it. I don't like the translucent piece right here. I really don't care for that. And he suffers from his design mates, you know, issues with his thighs here. There are things I don't like about this, but there are enough that I do like it enough to keep it. And since that's the case, if you're into this set, you're already into him and you already know what you're going to get. But if this is your first one Actually, I'd say there's still enough there to make it worthwhile. Yeah, so I guess I have to recommend him. If you like the Dinobots, if you like this scale, if you like this look, if you liked the DX9 ones, pick this guy up. But also pick up the DX9 so you're supporting the official. Alright, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Excuse me. I will tell you that I tried to do this specifically by the directions and it didn't go so well. So I'm going to try and wing this. I'll try not to miss anything, but understand that there's some really neat and interesting things that are going on here, but it was problematic. Let me just say it like that.